Good day, and good day to all. In this video, we're going to be doing another PS5 kind of talky video. Um, so yeah, let's get into it. So, in last video, I talked about the kind of mostly the negatives of the PS5. And now that I have a PS5, I can now talk about the positives now that I've experienced it firsthand. And yeah, so let's start off with this, the DualSense controller. Now, the DualSense controller has a lot of features that make it um, more special than all the other ones. Um, a big standout is the adaptive triggers in certain games. Um, so I had gotten Rainbow Six Siege on my PS5, and um, they updated the game for PS5 specifically, where if you were to pull the trigger back, it wouldn't go back all the way. It would stop, and it would take more effort to pull it back. Pretty much simulating as if it was a real gun. Um, and this goes for many different guns. It's not even the the primary guns in the game. It goes for gadgets. Ash's gadget takes a lot of effort to pull back the trigger, and with certain secondaries, it doesn't take a lot of effort to pull it back. Now, what are a few other ones? Um, so a few other features is it has a built-in microphone. It has a touchpad on it, and the vibrations in it are unbelievably insane. And when I mean insane, I mean, um, if there's an explosion to your right, you'll feel like the vibration in your right hand. There won't be even a, you won't be able to feel it in your left hand. It will only be in your right. Now, let's talk about loading speed. So the PS5 has a lot of better parts than obviously the PS4 and all that. Now, the loading speed is one that stands out to me. And this will be a spoiler alert. If you have not played or seen Spider-Man Miles Morales been played, you might want to skip this part. But in Spider-Man Miles Morales, there's these the reactors are in certain buildings, and you need to go in them and destroy the reactors. And if you know how like maps and video games are made, you know that like say in Call of Duty Cold War's campaign, each mission has a different map, and that different map is like right. So how I imagine this is the map is separated. So you have one map, and then there's this huge like abyss, and then to the right of that abyss, there's another map. So in it, if you were to kind of like try to move over to that, there would be a loading screen. Well, in Spider-Man Miles Morales, you have to zip through a vent to get back into the city and complete the mission. And if you zip through that map, or that vent, sorry, um, you will immediately be right out into the city. There's no wait, there's no loading screen, you are immediately into there. Another thing that I wanted to go over is the PS5's shape. Now, if you even looked at the thumbnail of my old PS5 video, you would see what it looks like. Even not, if you just like went on the internet, you'd probably seen the shape of it. The PS5 shape is odd. It has a lot of curves and all that. There are three ways to pretty much set this up, and these ways are what I have known now. I don't know of any other ways. There are two vertical ways, and there's one horizontal way that I know. So as I'm looking at it right now, I have my PS5 horizontal, and in the box it comes with a kind of, it's like a disc thing. Within the middle of it, there's this little ramp. Um, and I didn't know this at the time, but I didn't know that this was a stand for it. So, for a good amount of time, I had it vertical without the stand, which is one of the ways. Another way is a vertical way with the stand, but I have not like seen that in person. And the third way is my way, is the horizontal way. And the disc thing or the stand can rotate to that ramp thing, so that when you attach it comes with like a clamp attached to the stand, and that clamp will attach to like a leftover, like I don't know what to call it, a leftover just like area to put it on, and then you'd attach it, and then you'd have to move that little ramp thing to where it's pretty much up against a curve to where it is leveled out. And if you wanted to put it horizontal, I'm sure that you would only you have to have the stand, or else it would be wobbly, and if you were to like touch the top right corner of it, it would just like, that part would go down and the back part would go up. Now let's talk about games. So the games that come with PS5, uh, um, there's obviously PS4 games that you can buy on the PS5, and there are PS5 games. So what I mean by PS5 games is there are specific games that either are new and have came out on the PS5, or there are previously made games such as like Rainbow Six Siege that are updated to have better graphics, better controls, better feeling, as I said with Rainbow Six Siege and the DualSense controller. Um, but yeah, there are certain features that were updated in a past-made game to make it run better or feel better in the player. Um, but as far as PS5 games that were updated to feel better and look better, there are a good amount. I'd say that there's around maybe 40 to 30 games. I don't know. That's just an estimate. Um, but a lot of them I don't really like. To be honest, the only PS5 game that I really do like as far as right now is Rainbow Six Siege. Um, and it's not because I've just loved the game itself, it's just because of the feeling. And obviously you also have PS4 games that have come out and are on the PS5. And the last thing I want to talk about is accessibility. I did not buy this. I actually got it for a Christmas gift. Um, so I don't know how somebody got this. I'm really thankful. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna like be like, oh, I hate this thing. No, I love it, and you can check. The PS5 video in the past was made before Christmas. Um, but accessibility, as far as I know, is still like it's really hard to get one if you are trying to buy one off of an actual site of somebody's store like Target, Walmart, Best Buy. Um, from what I gather, it's also still really hard to get one off of eBay even. Um, Not only because people are bidding and buying these for such high amounts of money, it's just people are just too fast at things, and people are setting up bots to, pretty much buy these for them. Um, but yeah, as far as accessibility goes, it's still a challenge. And I don't know how somebody got this for me. Um, but and as I said, don't get me wrong, I'm really thankful about this. But that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like down below. Make sure you are subscribed, have all notifications on, and make sure you share this video so we can grow this channel, make it big, get more viewers, get more watch time. Um, this video is pretty edited. I'm kind of proud of, you know, now that I have an editing software, I can now edit videos and cut out unnecessary parts, whereas in my past videos, I would leave in the really, really unnecessary parts, such as my Ghostbusters playthrough, where I was on Evo Shandor's island, and I spent like an hour sitting there having no idea what I was supposed to do. I actually had to look up a guide on how to get past a part. But yeah, um, it's been real. Have a nice
in Top Gun.